Hello everyone and welcome. Today we're going to be having a look at Space Adventure Cobra. Today we're looking at Cobra, and as you can probably see, I do actually have Cobra on DVD. In fact, it's called Space Adventures. Space Adventures Cobra. And in fact, just happen to have the Figma figure right here, which that's what we're going to be having a look at today. It says Cobra the Space Pirate on the packaging here. That's pretty cool. So today's episode we're looking at Cobra the Space Pirate from Space Adventure Cobra, I guess. In today's episode, Figma Cobra. Let's take a look. CuteanimefiguresTV. Hello and welcome to CuteanimefiguresTV. I'm your host, Craig, and today we're looking at Space Adventures Cobra, or Cobra the Space Pirate. So yeah, here's the Figma figure of Cobra. By the way, this is the first one in the Cobra series. I do know that Lady is going to be joining Cobra. There's going to be, I think he's Crystal Boy, I think, just in case you don't know who he is. I can pretty much show you a quick glimpse of who he is. Yeah, there you go, that guy right there. Or I can just show you on the back of the DVD here, this one. He's supposed to be in the line. I've not seen any pre-orders up yet for him, but can't see anything going for these two characters here, other than Cobra himself, which we are taking a look at today. So I believe one of them is called Jane Flower, I think. In the series or movie, I guess. Not seen much of this. I've only seen, actually I have watched this. Well, anyway, so today we're looking at Space Cobra, Space Adventures Cobra, or Cobra the Space Pirate. So we'll take a look at the Figma. It looks pretty cool, and he is number 179 in the Figma line. Just in case you want to know, which Figma, there is, because they all have these numbers on here, and they all continue throughout the entire line. So if you can bought all the ones from the beginning to end, you find out they all have different numbers on them, and they come out in different months, and you get the idea. So Cobra, this is the very first Figma of Cobra. Looks pretty cool though. As you can probably see on the back there, you get all the old gimmicks that he does and stuff like that. It does actually have a kind of thing going on in his upper lip, I guess. I'll show that off in the video review, because you can't see it here in the packaging, and I'll explain what that is, which I have no idea. It looks like a little Hoover or whatever it is. But anyway, let's move over to the video review and take a look at Cobra himself and all the accessories that he comes with. It looks like it comes with a lighter and couple of cigars. Not the first guy to have a lighter included with the figure. I think it was Jag and Daijuk from Lupin the III, I think. He came with a lighter, but that was from another line of action figures. But yeah, let's take a look at Cobra in today's video review. So here we are with Figma Cobra from Cobra the Space Pirate, or from Space Adventures Cobra. So as you can probably see, it's done by Maxfactory and Goodsmilecompany. This is number 179 if you follow the Figma line, if you're a collector of the Figma figures. So yeah, for the packaging, it looks pretty cool. You got some kind of space looking theme. You got stars and stuff like that on the packaging. Also, it says Figma in red letters there. You got more Japanese writing there. Got Cobra there. On the side, got a nice silhouette of Cobra. Says Figma there. Says Cobra on there as well. Let's have a look at the other side. It has a really nice photo of Cobra with with his arm, which is turned into a very large weapon, gun. So on the top, you got a nice photo of Cobra there. Underneath, you got another photo of Cobra underneath. Let's take a look at the back. As you can probably see, is different photos of Cobra doing different poses of him with different accessories. It has a pistol, it has a cigar and a lighter. Very cool indeed. That's pretty much it for the packaging goes. Let's actually open this up and get it opened, and let's see what it actually comes with. So let's actually do that. Okay. There we go. Hopefully it's quiet today. Let's actually get him out. Okay, just like every other Figma, he comes with a DI stage punch out. I don't particularly use these very often because I don't have very many DI stages. I don't buy very many of them. But yeah, that's included. Very cool, very nice indeed. So here he is in the plastic tray, as you can probably see. Very nice indeed. And there is no that's strange, there's no tape on it. So, let me get this tray off here. Little plastic to move that out of the way. Okay. Pop that on the pillow. Still don't know what this other thing is here. For strange reason, I still don't know what it is. Does anybody know what this is? I don't know, maybe it's an accessory for something. But the instructions are here, I believe. Yeah. Okay, instructions. Oh, I know, it shows you how to detach the arm and stuff like that, and oh, that's what that is for. I wonder what that was. Apparently it's for his eyes. That's kind of creepy. Anyway, so you can probably see that thing there, that plastic piece here. This it's probably supposed to be for the movable eyes, so you can put them anywhere you want. It's kind of different. Let's move along. Got the stand, obviously. The Figma Ziploc bag, as you can probably see, as standard with every Figma figure. Put that over here. So that this, try and get this out. So that's the base, and that is another part. That's there. Put that on the floor. Like I said, always check your stands just to make sure they are working correctly, because they might be very stiff when they come out of the packaging. Stiff or loose, I guess. Okay, put that in the background there. So yeah, that's what that piece is. Strange. So here's all the hands and stuff. We'll have a look at those later on. The gun here. Let's see if I'll take this out. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Nice gun here. Got a good look at that. Can probably see it. Very nice indeed. Lots of tiny accessories. It also has another arm. So it has another piece here. I believe this is for, yeah, this is for the thing. There's some tape here holding the cigar. Well, there's two actually, it's two different cigars. It's a good thing they tape them in because they're very tiny indeed. I'm not kidding, very tiny. I hate to lose these tiny accessories. Let's see. Here's the cigar, very tiny. Indeed. So put that on there. There's another one somewhere. Here. As I'm trying to get this tape out. So that's the second one. Goes with two. And it also goes with a lighter as well. It's a very tiny accessory. Okay, that's that. Very nice indeed. Tiny lighter. Tiny. Okay, and Cobra himself. Okay, looks like he's got plastic in between him. Usually this is within other different figures. This type of plastic, it's just to protect the paint, I guess. Wow, this is a bit strange. A bit strange figure though. Let's put that down there somewhere. I'll have a look at the hands in a few minutes. This is very strange indeed. So here are all the other hands. They're very, let's just say, very large indeed. Let's actually get to those. I'll have a look at the figure itself in a minute. We'll just focus on getting these hands out here. Okay, so that's that one here. If I can just get that out there. We're back to the new peg joints, I guess. And so if you're first time watching, welcome. Or if you've been around for a while, still yet again welcome. Well, this is pretty cool. It's got a hand that is sculpted for the actual gun, so that's really nice. It will go in there. Like I said before, always add the accessories in the hands way before you put the hand in the figure. Okay, moving along. So I don't know how long it's going to take me to build this up and show you everything. So like some of the hands, we may not show you all of them. Oh wow, that's amazing. A hand that is sculpted for the lighter. That's nice. What we got here? We got other hands, grabbing hands and palm hands. I think we got different hands for different things. So ignore the noise in the background. Okay, put that down there. Very cool indeed. We got different hands for different things, obviously. We've got these fist hands and stuff like that. I think some of these are ones and that. We got this hand for the actual palm. You know. So the Cobra himself, pretty cool indeed. Now for Cobra, you know, you can pop his face off and I'll show you what that thing's supposed to do. You don't get any other facial expressions with Cobra. This is pretty much the only expression it comes with. Now this is what this piece is for. It's for moving the eyes, I guess. Guess that's what that's for. You can probably see. And there's like a thing for the cigar, I guess. So that's pretty neat. I've seen that before on some other figures. And so let's put that back on there. Okay. Let's go with the articulation for Cobra. It has a ball joint there. Also has a ball jointed head, obviously. And the neck joint piece is kind of strange because it kind of has this nice big upper, well, it's very built, you know, mostly like, trying to think what it is now. Anyway, it skips my mind at the moment. But you can actually move his bicep. He's got a bicep swivel, that's nice. It has a joint there, and also his hand is on like a peg system, just like any other Figmas, which is nice. Okay, it has a upper ab crunch type thing going on here, this thing, and it has another one there, kind of swivels there as well. It has the gun, as you can probably see, is part of the bicep, like that. It is a part of that, and also you got this little piece here, which can be removable, I guess. Look at the details on there, really nice, beautifully detailed. So that's that. Also, I just want to mention that the peg hole thing here is in the lower part of his back instead of it being up here. It's more or less there. Like it's not going to be such of a eyesore, I guess, but I'm glad it did something different there. Love the actual texture in his hair, it's really nice. Got a good sculpt though. So, and also got a good bicep swivel as well. That's really nice. And that, so you can pose him however you want. So, you also got the legs there. Also, knee joint there. Really love the sculpt on the boots. Got the toe joint. Got the ankle rocket type thing going on there. That, whatever. Got a good, nice detail on the belt there. That's really nice. It looks really accurate as well to the character in the movie or the show. Got a good leg movement going on there as well on that side. Also the strange toe joint that we've seen many times on some figures, I guess. Kind of swivels the foot at that part there, I guess. There's nothing spiky about him, you ain't got spikes all over him or anything that might fall off of the figure. That's pretty cool. And also, he does stand up pretty well, I should say. Also, I just want to show off this other thing here. Let's show this off. Trying to think of that going on there. I don't know. But it's meant to be pulling this off, I guess, because as it's his other hand, like it changes, you know, his whole arm changes into this gun form, I guess. It's pretty nice. Surprisingly, there's no other facial expressions to get rid of that that little hole in his mouth, because that's for the cigar, I guess. Well, I will show you the hands. So we want the which hand do we want? I believe we want this one. So this one will be much better gripping on the arm. Apparently this one's for the this was taking off the arm. I know it kind of looks weird now without being the other thing. There we go, that's better. Let's kind of switch out the hands. So the hands, they just pop out, just like that. That's how I switch out the hands. Like I said, it doesn't come with any interchangeable facial expressions. That's the only facial expression you're going to be getting with Cobra. But you can actually pull off a really good pose like this. So he's going to be, for example, you can have him like this, I think. Like he's going to use his arm to blast. So you kind of got a good, you can actually get to work with this stand more or less. See if we can balance it out a bit. Let's try that. See if we can balance it. No, I don't think it's going to be happening. So anyway, there we go. Got him standing up, but let's take a closer look at him. Zoom in here, the figure. I love the cheesy smirk on his face. That's pretty funny. You can probably see he's got the gun there, and he's kind of holding on to it when he's blasting. That's really nice effect. I'll actually show you how he looks with his cigar in his mouth, I guess. I don't know if there's a hand especially for the cigar. Obviously one of them will be, but it will. Very tiny actually. And I believe it could be either of these that fits right in. It's into his mouth, I think. As you can probably see, he's got the cigar in his mouth, and it just pegs in right there. It looks much better with a little hole out of there. That looks really cool. It's really nice that you can actually change where his eyes go, so you can have him like right in the middle, I guess. It doesn't come with any other interchangeable eyes, but it comes with this piece to move them. So it's supposed to be having a movable eyes. That's pretty different to what other Figmas have. Usually they have sculpted painted on eyes and that, but it's pretty cool that they added this feature in there, and it's a good thing there's nothing at the back of the hair. You know, like you're going to be sticking that right at the back, trying to do his eyes, but you know, like a lever. I think it's really cool. That's how it's well hidden, and it stands up pretty good. That's what I can say. So let's kind of go with switching out that other arm or hand. I thought you could have him, wait, I got it. Switch that out. Let's put this one in. The one that has the lighter. That's as far as I'm going to get that lighter to go in there. Very tiny indeed. Okay, let's peg that into there. So as you can probably see, can actually, looks like he's going to light his cigar up. Can I see that? That's pretty cool. That really nice. Like he'll just be standing around with whatever. So, how do you actually switch out this? Well, this piece here. There is another arm, obviously, which is this one. So how do you do that? You kinda want to just pops out like that, and you just want to replace it with this one. That seems pretty easy. You get this fist here. Let's actually put a different hand on. I want to get that in there. Let's have, someone made so many choices. Yeah, let's have this one right here. I think these hands are a bit strange. That's actually really tough to peg in there. No kidding. I'm just going to do that off camera. Oh, strange. Okay, that's very, very stiff to actually peg in, I guess. As you can probably see, kind of, well, that's the thingy, but anyway. There he is, just standing around. Just hanging out, and you know, he's got the cigarette, well, the cigar. I think cigar. There you go. Cigar in his mouth. Now you can lose two different ones. There's this one. There's another one. I can't really tell between the two. They're that tiny. So you can see is lighting one up, and stuff. I think the other hand is for the gun and that, and stuff like that. Let's see how he does with that. But I'm showing you with different hands, I guess. It's very, very stiff, that hand. Indeed, very strange. Just very strange hand. Anyway, let's put the gun in the other hand here. Let's have a look at this. See how this goes. Okay. These hands are actually molded for the gun, you see. I have to do this off camera, I guess. By the way, the hands are not soft PVC plastic as some of the other ones are. I guess, well, I'm guessing that. They're pretty hard. There we go, we'll get the gun in there. So, yeah, I display them with either. Detach that, and attach this hand here. For some strange reason, this this hand is pretty much very easy to switch out than the other one, as far as I know, because it's a bit stiff on that side. Also, you can put a hand in the other one, which covers up the gun, I guess. Kind of doesn't look out of place when you have him with the regular gun in his hand. So that's pretty cool there. So it's just chilling out. Yeah. Really cool indeed. Yeah, I kind of like him with the cigarette in the, well, not cigarette, cigar in his hand, well, in his mouth. The lighter is very neat indeed. I actually like this part here as well. Where's actually got the thing already out. This probably makes him much better with his arm, because it's pretty he's famous for with whatever this is. It is unpeggable, that thing, so it looks here. You stand there, Cobra, for a minute. As you can probably see here, it does peg out. I'm not actually going to peg that out, just in case it might break or anything like that. But it is there for, you know, when that's not in there, you have the other arm, like, kind of goes over it, like it's, you know, just changing his arm, I guess. You know, switches to the gun form. He does have the gun in his hand, this one, his regular pistol. That, it looks really happy at the moment. So that's another good thing you can have there. You can have him like that. Or you can actually switch it out and probably have both if you want. Let's actually switch that arm out again. So all it is, it just unpegs out, because it has like a peg there, as you can probably see, and it just attaches back in there, just like that. That's very easy indeed. I think it looks really cool with that. He's got two of them. But yeah, I think it looks really good with this one, better. It may look strange though with that, but it looks a lot better, and stuff like that. If you have him with the hand where he's going to be, you know, blast in, let's kind of pull that hand out there for a minute, and is enough. This will just slip out here. Hand. Strange enough, once you get accessories in hands, it's kind of hard to maneuver them out. It's kind of strange thing, I guess. Oop, there we go. Out to there, and it's that. So this is that hand I was on the gun. So he's going to be putting his hand against the gun, you see, in like kind of firing type of thing. It's a good thing that his hands are designed like that, so he can actually do that. So it's actually blasting. That's a pretty cool thing going on there. So yeah, really nice. Got all these other accessories as well. All these other hands that do certain things, I guess. Got the other cigar. There you go. I don't know what we need today. Get the lighter in this hand. I think it looks better with the lighter in his hand, like he's on standby and he's changed his hand into that. And it's just probably hanging out. Okay. If I can actually itch that in there a bit more. I hate to put any force on these things, but no. So it looks pretty cool like that. Well, you can just have him like that, I guess, and having him with the lighter in his hand. That's probably the most favorite thing there is about this figure, is him with the lighter in his hand. So it's like, so it's like that. He's got his arm out like that. That looks really pretty cool. I like that pose. I don't know if they're in different sizes. I guess they're both the same size. I don't know. Let's change that. See what. There we go. Kind of move his arm out of the way. He is poseable, by the way. Just that in there, so it's got that in there. Kind of like that thing going on there. Can't hardly see that hole anymore once you have that. That's much better. much better pose, I guess, for Cobra. Just having him standing there with that, with the actual gun going on there. Yeah, very interesting accessories though. That's what makes these figures very unique. They are very interesting and different accessories. Especially this thing. I didn't really know what it was until I looked at the instructions here. It's apparently it is for yeah, it is for the eyes, I think. It just shows you it's just one peg there for the eyes, but there's actually two of them in the head. Yeah, so you can actually move the eyes, I guess, however you want. So let's actually get him put on the stand. I have no idea how well some of the new ones peg into the stands, I guess. There's actually no extra piece for them. There is for some of them, like Link and a few other characters. Overall, it's just really nice how... oh, that's pretty cool, get that out there. I really do like the hands that he comes with. They're very different indeed, and the multiple variety of ways to pose this figure. It's just amazing. It's cool, kind of like that if you want. Here's the thing for that, and the fist that goes on here. Yeah, like that. This is pretty much for the gun itself, which I've explained before. And that's that gun. There's no weapon storage, so he's not going to be able to carry that, I guess, unless he has it in one of his hands. Because if he's got light in there, he's got that showing. But I kind of like him like that, with the actual, like he's just switched the gun out, because he's actually changed his arm. So it's kind of like a cannon that's inbuilt into his actual arm itself. So that's pretty neat. I'm going to actually put him on the stand and then just like that. How did you do this? It's been a while. Just don't want to lose anything here. I'll stick everything else in there. Okay, let's see here. Oh, that's pretty cool. Better than some of the old characters, I guess. Because I know some of the things are quite stiff when you actually get them on there. And move that around here like that. Move his body around. Just kind of have him like that. Overall, it's just a really nice figure. Really good sculpt though. And I'm going to put all these other accessories away before they I lose them. I'm just going to put the instructions away as well. That'd be a good thing to do. Yeah, he does include tiny accessories, like I mentioned before. Especially the two cigars. They're the very most small, tiny accessories there is with the figure. So it's nice to put everything back well. some of the accessories back in there, or you can actually put them in the Figma Ziploc bag. At first I didn't know what this was for, but now I know. And who do you guys know what this is? Just in case you do happen to have this figure, or if you're looking to buy Cobra. This is a really neat idea. It does work indeed. I'm not going to mess with it too much. That's what I didn't do. I didn't play around with it too much because I couldn't understand what it was for at first, but I thought it was one of the mini vacuums. You know, but it's for his for the eyes to, you know, move them around. That's what it was for. What's nice that it does include an extra arm to show off that his arm is switchable, interchangeable actually. So you can pull that pose off, and also him kind of changing his arm, so it's like just changes in the actual film or movie where it is from. So don't know where these all hands are from. Well, they're somewhere. Let's just put these in here. That and these in here. I know we got a couple of other things here as well, but let's put these in here, the instructions. I'll go into my final thoughts in a minute, and I'll also show you the figure itself on the stand. So as you can probably see, it's stood up pretty well, either on the stand and I think it looks really cool. Yeah, when you actually switch out the gun for the other arm, you may know that it is a little bit tight to put the hands in to switch them out. That's what I thought at the first. It's quiet now. It went quiet before, but anyway. Can actually get my case here. There we go. So overall, Cobra is just a really outstanding figure. I'm just going to say he's very, very interesting. I can't wait for Lady, his partner who pilots the his ship, his spacecraft. I'm interested now to see what she comes with, and Crystal Boy as well, but I haven't seen Crystal Boy for pretty early yet, like I mentioned earlier. So he could come with some interesting items as well. I am interested in if there's any other characters coming out. I don't know about that. If there is, I don't know. Okay, I'm just trying to put things away in this box here. Yet again, it's just one of those Figmas that are very unique. They all are. I'm going to say Cobra doesn't come with very many, well, it does come with various different accessories, but what I'm trying to say is that it doesn't include any other facial expressions. I think it's a nice try that you got the expression within his eyes. Like you can switch the eyes to whatever expression you want. I think that's a good idea. I haven't seen it on any other Figmas as far as I know of, but it's different, and I'm just going to say it really works for this figure. I I don't have any problems with switching out hands or anything like that. I'm just going to say it's quite stiff to switch out the hands for the other arm once you got the actual gun arm off the figure. Okay, let's jump into my final thoughts for Cobra, and also I'll show you the figure itself. In fact, I'll put that over there somewhere in a bit. But I'll go into the final thoughts in a little while, and I'll just show you the figure itself so you get a good idea what it looks like on this stand and stuff like that. I did show you a couple of poses with Cobra. Indeed, I did. Okay, here we go. So as you can probably see, the stand actually pegs in really well at the, at the back, who is, in the back of the figure. It's not actually in the top half of the back part. It's actually more or less in the middle, where his stomach is. It pegs in the back of that. You know what I'm trying to say. It's a lot, the lower back part, not the upper back part, is on some figures. It's more or less in the middle of the back, not in the lower half. You get what I'm saying. Overall, he just looks fantastic. Surprisingly easy to put together. One thing I didn't switch out was the actual tip of the gun for the arm. You might not want to switch that out, I guess. Obviously I don't want to, just in case it might snap or break. But I'm going to leave it as it is, because I think it looks fantastic as it is. We'll get a close-up look at him in a minute. So you can probably see the joints there. They are visible on the back of the figure, but you're not going to look at the back. You're going to be looking at the front of him when he's on display. Let's get a closer look at this sculpt. Just ignore the noise, I guess. The back. The head sculpt is pretty cool for the figure. It's really close to how it looks in the film, in Space Adventures Cobra. Yeah, just pretty cool. I really like the idea how the accessories actually do fit in the facial expressions. It is a neat idea to have that, like a little indent there, so you don't have to keep switching facial expressions out for another expression that has an indent and then one that doesn't. Well, I guess it's, you got one facial expression as it is. And I think he does actually have different ones, but I don't know why they actually included just no facial expressions and just one standard face, I guess. Probably for the new thing that they did with him, with the eyes and stuff like that, I guess. But that actually does work out really well. So I really do like the design of Cobra. It's just an absolutely outstanding figure. I've never seen anything like it before. So yeah, there you go. That's that. We'll take a look at the bottom of this. And there, the shoes look pretty cool. The actual gun itself looks really nice. I love the design where that it does detach from his arm, and you can actually switch it out so it looks like he's got his arm at normal, and then switch it out to so it looks like it has switched out with his gun, with his arm cannon, because it does actually switch from his normal arm to this gun in the actual film or show. It is really show accurate, so that's pretty cool. I think this is one of the best figures I've seen so far of Cobra. Which I don't actually own any Cobra figures of Cobra himself, or Lady, or any of the other characters. But overall, I think he looks fantastic indeed. I just can't say enough about him, really. And the sculpt there in the chest area looks pretty cool. I really love the detail on the lighter there, as you can probably see, in the hand there. And the sculpt on the face looks really nice. I really love how they put the cigar in his mouth. I really love how that connects. So let's go over to my final thoughts for the figure. Alright, final thoughts for Cobra, the Space Pirate, or Space Avenger, Space Avengers Cobra. So, pretty cool figure. The accessories work really well. I found that the other arm for him, it's a little bit stiff to be placing the hands, or one of the hands, in that arm. I found out that's, a little thing. Try and get the actual peg in there. But once you got it in, it works out well. Now try to switch his arm out with the other one. It really does switch out. There's no tightness or anything like that. It just pops out really easy. And it pops back in easy. Putting the little accessories in his mouth, like the cigars, that's really easy as well. The eyes. Now, they added something really different to what they usually do with the Figma line. Usually the eyes are painted on application, I guess. But this time you can actually pose the eyes for the first time, I guess, on any of the Figmas. I think they probably use this on upcoming Figmas, I guess they probably will do, obviously. But for the first time, it actually does work. I'm not going to mess with it too much, because I don't want him to have googly eyes. But that's what that accessory, that's what that accessory was for. I couldn't understand what that accessory was used. I kind of thought it was something else, in the background, but it's actually an accessory to help you pose the figure, pose his eyes however you want. But overall, for the design of Cobra, I think it works really well. I can't wait till I have his partner, Lady, I guess. I can't wait to get that one and take a look at her as well. Hopefully Cobra can make an appearance in that review. Overall, I think he's really a great Figma. If you're a big fan of the Figma line, and also a big fan of Cobra, maybe this is the best figure around for Cobra. Because I haven't seen any of the statues or anything like that. I have seen them online, but I have not had one or bought any. But I'm just going to say that the figure looks fantastic. Ever since I saw photos of him, I guess, and I didn't know they were doing a Figma figure of Cobra. I was really surprised. So, yeah, just a really nice Figma. And if you're a beginner of collecting Figma figures, this may be the first one you want to pick up. You can probably start at anywhere, I guess. You don't have to collect them all. But there's certain ones you might like in the line. Certain characters you might want. But overall, I think Cobra is a fantastic Figma. The accessories work out really well for him. It's really easy to put on his stand than some of the other ones. Yeah, so far so good. He's standing on the stand, and also he does stand without it. But if you're trying to pose him in extreme poses, like with him with his gun, you know, posing it, you know, trying, you know, him kneeling down or anything like that, I suggest use the Figma stand for that. Obviously, you probably will do. But overall, I really love this character a lot. So yeah, I'm really happy to add Cobra to my Figma collection, and yeah, there you go. There's Cobra himself. So you can always leave me a comment below the video, tell me what you think of him, and that's so yeah, good figure. Definitely highly recommend him for your Figma collection. And if you're a big fan of Cobra, or Space of Interest Cobra, or Cobra the Space Pirate, definitely check him out. Definitely worth picking up. And that he's probably one of the popular ones to come out of this year, I guess. I don't know how popular he is, but he is very popular. But anyway, I'm just gonna say, really awesome figure. Definitely check him out, and yeah, there you go. So if you're looking for a really superposable figure of Cobra, and a very accurate one, this may be the best Cobra figure I've seen for a while. So until then, I'll see you soon. Arigato and sayonara. Until next time. And here's a nice video of Cobra on display. Until next time, take care. Okay, so here we are with Space Pirate Cobra on display. As you can probably see, here he is. Looks pretty cool on display along with other characters, who are also available in the Figma line. So as you can probably see. So there you go, there's Cobra. It looks pretty cool on display. And yeah, really good Figma, definitely highly recommend him. And yeah, until next time, take care. Arigato and sayonara. Until next time. See you soon. Cuteanime.